Hey guys, Monster50 here, coming in a quick comparison video for the Xbox One and the PS4, which I know it's risky to do something like this without being called a fanboy, but whatever. I'm just going to speak honestly, guys, and tell you my honest opinions on the consoles and which I thought you should pick up. And just know, guys, this is not going to be based on the, whole power issue with the PS4 being a lot more powerful than the Xbox One. And, stuff like this. This is mainly going to be based around games, and the upcoming games, current games, and where we should pick, what console you should pick up based on the game releases. And controls, I might touch on. The controls I might touch on a little bit. But, yeah. So, first up, the games. Now, here's the thing. If you are someone that wants to have games that you can play and enjoy and, get a lot of fun out of, that are exclusive at the moment. If you don't want to wait, you want games you can play immediately without having to wait for the releases to come out that would make the console worth buying, buy an Xbox One. Okay, that's my personal opinion. At the moment, the console with the better games is the Xbox One, because you've got Titanfall, which is, as I said in my review, first impressions video, whatever, it's possibly the most fun I've had in a multiplayer shooter since Modern Warfare 2. Excuse me. And the PS4 currently doesn't really have anything to rival it. The best game on PS4 at the moment that is exclusive is probably Outlast, which is also available on PC, but, I'm not a PC guy. Anywho, so, yeah, I mean, you've got a choice between, if you want PS4 right now, you've got nothing really substantial to play on the console apart from Outlast. I mean, there's Killzone, which I honestly did not like at all. There's Knack, which I haven't played, and what else have we got? You got some exclusive content for Assassin's Creed 4. That might entice you enough. But then on Xbox, you've got Rise, which I haven't played, Dead Rising, which is decent. It's not amazing by any means. It's better than Dead Rising 1 and 2, I'd say, but it's not amazing by any means. It's okay. You've got Titanfall, again, one of the best first-person shooters. Well, I mean, one of the best online shooters I've played in a hell of a long while. But, what else? I think there's something else as well. Oh yeah, you also on Xbox One, you've got the exclusive content for Call of Duty Ghosts and Battlefield 4, which may entice you as well. So currently the Xbox One has technically got the better stuff to it. It's currently the console with the better games. However, if you wait a few years or so, I don't know how many years you have to wait, but wait a few years, the PS4 will possibly be the better console, as you will be getting the Order, which looks like it might be a bit disappointing actually. I'm kind of sad about that. I thought that had a lot of potential, but it actually just looks like it's going to be a pretty generic shooter with a load of quick time events. And it just looks like it's going to be a, tech demo more than anything else. You're going to get Uncharted, which I am almost certain to guarantee that will be the best exclusive that will be out on any console. So that's definitely what I got my PS4 for. I'm waiting for the next Uncharted game. We're also probably going to get a Last of Us 2. Again, one of the best games we'll probably see on any console. You'll probably also get a Little Big Planet if anyone has any interest in that. I'm personally not a big fan. But if you have interest in that, you'll probably be getting that later. God of War, again, not a massive fan. I recently got God of War Collection and God of War 3, and I've not really enjoyed God of War 1. I haven't gone to 2 or 3 yet, but that's my own personal story. So yeah, you'll probably get God of War. We're probably going to get, well, there's so many, I can't remember them off the top of my head though. Getting Quantic Dream's next game. And if it's as good as Beyond Two Souls, that'd be brilliant. You're going to get exclusive content from most Ubisoft games, like we're getting exclusive content with Watch Dogs. I'm assuming we're going to get exclusive content with all the extra Assassin's Creed games, and that could be good. I don't know, Assassin's Creed's kind of lost its edge, but Watch Dogs looks like it's got a lot of potential. And you know, there's a lot more. There's probably going to be another Jack and Dexter if the rumors are right, and yeah, there's a few more games, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. Whereas if you look at the Xbox, the only really potential games as in the future is that exclusive game that was announced at E3, which I can't remember for the life of me what it's called. They had an exclusive game announced, but I can't remember what it's called. That will be coming out. And of course, you've got Gears of War and Halo. I definitely am looking forward to Gears of War on Xbox One. Gears of War is one of my favourite game franchises of all time. It's not quite as good as Uncharted or The Last of Us, which is why I think PS4 will be the console to get, you know, in the future, not right now. But it is still almost up there. So yeah. So currently, what I would say to do is buy an Xbox One now, and if you're enticed by the exclusives that the PS4 gets, you know, later on in like about 2, maybe 3 years, when it gets to that point, maybe sell your Xbox One if you can't afford to buy another console at that point, and buy PS4 instead, or buy PS4 and have both consoles then. You know, just I'd recommend starting off with an Xbox One and then buying PS4 at a later date. Either if you have to sell your Xbox One, or if you have to, or if you just, you know, buy PS4 to go alongside it. Okay, now quickly, I was going to mention the controllers. Now, personally, I can adjust to any controller, no matter what it is. I can adjust to it, even if it is shit. I did that with the PS3's controller to the point where I didn't even notice that it was shit anymore, because the PS3's controller was a piece of shit. The Xbox 360's controller was one of the best controllers I used, but yeah, the PS3 was a piece of shit. But I got used to the controller and actually started, you know, quite enjoying using it. However, this generation, it seems like it switched well, because the PS4's controller is fucking brilliant. I love it. It just feels so just natural to use, and so it just feels great. The PS4's controller is brilliant. Look at the Xbox controller, however, and it's not great. It's decent. It's not as bad as the PS3's controller, but it is not as good as the 360's controller. It feels so goddamn cheap. I don't even know why. It just, when you're actually holding it and using it, it just feels so cheap. It feels like they haven't put much effort into it. And in particular, where is it? Yeah, the left trigger. I couldn't remember if it was left or right trigger, but left trigger, it just feels I don't know, it feels cheap as hell. It just, I don't know why, it just keeps stopping. Like, once you put your finger on it, it doesn't give you an immediate reaction. It stops, and can you hear that? You know, it sounds really cheap. The other one, you know, it's not as bad. But the left trigger, yeah. Whereas if you look at the PS4, sounds perfectly fine. So if you're if you're buying a console based on the controller, first of all, get your priorities straight. But secondly, then obviously go for PS4, because the PS4's controller is a hell of a lot better. And just so you guys know about the Kinect, I know I kind of ranted about it and said I did not want the Kinect in one slightest bit. There is a feature on the Kinect which I do really like, and it's such a minor feature, but I feel like I need to mention it. It solves the issue with annoying ass fucking codes. You know, remember when you had to get a code and you had to type in like some long ass fucking 12-digit number, and you're sitting there for fucking ages, typing it in, downloading, sitting there thinking, I just want to play the fucking game, right? Now, you just have a QR code, and you can scan it in front of the camera. That is fucking brilliant. You know, that is my favourite feature about the Xbox One. I'm sorry, forget all the whole new current shit and all that. And the whole new, you know, graphics and the, you know, the power that you can get from games. The fact you can scan a code and it works now is fucking brilliant. I love that. And obviously the Xbox Kinect is going to be better than the PS camera, as it costs a lot more money. But, you know, you don't really need either Xbox Kinect or PS camera, so it's still kind of pointless that they force the Xbox Kinect upon you. whereas Sony don't, which I do prefer that Sony are not doing that. So yeah. But overall, guys, obviously it's completely up to you what console you go for, but my honest opinion is that you should start off with an Xbox One and then look into getting PS4 later. That's my honest opinion. If you guys feel differently, go ahead and let me know. But give me a reason. Don't just say PS4 is better because Xbox shit. You know, be a bit more constructive than that. But yeah, that's all I have to say. So yeah, that's Master 50 signing out.